Oh no, I've done the unthinkable. I've stopped the train where there's no overhead wires, so we're basically stalled and going nowhere. Yay! The mafia shop is in the toilet. Now the question is, where is the ammunition that the mafia is selling? Could it be behind in one of these cubicles maybe? Oh, no. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 4 of Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator. And yes, we are picking up here from, well, episode 3 really. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check out card up above. And also in the description, I've got links to all the previous episodes as well. If you've only just joined us, welcome aboard. Go ahead and check out those previous episodes if you would like. But for those of you who have been following along, thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. In today's episode, what we're going to be doing is taking our lovely old train here, and yeah, we need to do a bit of a drop off, and we need to pick up a mine because we are playing Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator in story mode, which means that we are also not just, well, we are not only just transporting these goods and materials, we are also doing missions for the mafia in the game. So that's giving us a bit of extra excitement, I guess, and some diversity to our railway activities. So without further ado, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and just pull forward, I think, and we'll go ahead and just pick up the mine from Maxim. And once we've done that, because we have already dropped off these wagons in the previous episode, episode 3, so we should just be able to just pull forward here. And I've been getting some really good tips, hints and advice from you guys as well in these videos lately, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for providing me with your insights, because it's I think it's really going to help me as time goes on. Okay, it says here the wagons are ready. The wagons to Soko station are ready for transport. They are starting at the Moshish station on track 4, platform 1. Okay, so it's just lighted up some railway wagons in the distance that we need to take. I have disconnected the ones that are behind us, so we don't have to worry about those ones. Let's go ahead and get this thing ready. So I'm just going to turn everything off here, and I'm going to just yeah, let's go ahead and turn everything back on so that we can get this thing moving, shall we? So let's just turn these off for the moment. Before we do that, actually, I'm just going to go ahead into inspection mode and just get the scoop on how our locomotive is tracking, because unfortunately, or fortunately, in this game, everything you do causes wear and tear to your old locomotive, and you can see here that axle bearings and things like that, they're all wearing out as we go, but they're actually not too bad. They're still up in the high 90%, so no problems there. But in the last episode, I did suffer a power surge in episode 3, for those of you who have seen episode 3. If you haven't, I recommend that you check that out if you want some shenanigans there. But yes, unfortunately, the power surge caused all sorts of issues in our train, in our locomotive. And you can see there, signalization, speedometers now currently unavailable. Our heaters are also not working as well. Okay, so both heaters are gone. So we're just going to have to take it easy, I think, in this episode. And they've made quite a few little updates to this game since I've made episode 3. So that was just over a week ago now that I did episode 3. So this is episode 4, and they've made a whole bunch of changes and fixes and things like that. So the compressor, for example, you no longer need to just be running that compressor to use the brakes. If there's air pressure in your main reservoir, that will actually allow your brakes to work. Now you can see here that the compressor cooler and compressor safeguards, all these kinds of stuff, they're all wearing down as well. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, I think. If I can find like a scrapyard or a shop or something, I'm going to go ahead and just see if I can't purchase some additional parts, okay? Because I think we're going to need to do that soon. We're going to need to repair our speedometer and all that kind of stuff as well. But anyway, in the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and move this train down the track. We'll pick up the mine from Maxim. We'll connect our wagons and we'll move on down the tracks, I think. All right, so pantographs power and pantographs on. Now, I've been getting a little bit of a hint as well on this one. Do not touch the pantographs power when you're raising and lowering your pantographs as part of a normal mission. So last time I think I tried to drop the pantographs, but I also turned off pantographs power, and that kind of freezes the pantographs in position. So that's why I think I got that power surge as well. So interesting stuff there. Right, I'm just going through the motions here. Okay, everything is running, I think. Window heating, not going to bother with that. Now, because we are just running on... I'm going to try and release the brakes using just the service position as well. Do not use release and charge, I've been told as well, because that wears the brakes out. And because we've just got no load behind us today, well, right now, I'm going to use the Locomotive brake handle to do all of our braking, okay? Once we pick up a load though, I'll return to using the normal train brake. Right, so let's get the projector light on for what that's worth. Oops, and we'll turn on the gauge lights. I really wish I could play some music here, but feel free to kind of get your own music going. I will actually just have a bit of a backing track playing throughout this video, I think, so let's do that in post edit. Right, okay, I think we're ready to go. So select the handle forward and let's apply some throttle and hope our rusty old train is still working. Yes, it is. Okay, gradually increasing a bit of power here. We've got 208 amps on our field current. Excellent. Really loving the sounds in this game as well. We'll talk to Maxim first, and then after that, maybe I'll have some food, and then we'll pick up our wagons and continue on. Because our speedometer is out of action, I'm going to have to be really careful on just the speed limits and things like that, because I've no idea how fast we're going basically right now. Since the last episode where I suffered that power surge that took out the speedometer, we have no speed indication right now, so it's a bit of a shame. So with that in mind, let's just bring the throttle way back to minimum and just let this thing coast a little bit. Now it's quite cool in here as well. In the cab, you'll see at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, we've got some temperature readouts there. And unfortunately, because our heaters are out of action, we can't get any heating right now. So our hypothermia, gonna have to keep track of our hypothermia at the top left hand corner of the screen, because we do have survival metrics in this game, I guess, buffs and whatnot. So yeah, hopefully we're not going to die anytime soon. Just kind of coasting here now. Does feel like we're slowing down slightly. What's that over there? I don't think that's anything. I wish I could read Russian. I have no idea what that says. There is a shop around here. Okay, Maxim is coming up. Actually, what we'll do is we'll probably just stop at this platform right here, and I'll go ahead, have a chat to Maxim, our old friend. Let's just get a little bit more power on, just to push us in onto the towards the platform proper here. Okay, all right, that's enough. Let's just apply a little bit of brake. I would love for some braking sounds, just to signify that the brakes are squeezing against the discs there, but the rolling sounds as they are actually pretty good. So, alright, let's activate this handbrake. I'm just going to leave the train running, I guess. You know what? I'm going to turn off everything. Only because everything wears out, and the longer you leave stuff running, I'm sure that's going to cause us issues. So that's the cool thing about this game. Keep the doors closed, keep whatever heat is inside the train in there. Ooh, okay. Now, they've made a change recently as well. And the lights and all that sort of stuff on board actually use a specific battery. And here's the battery itself here. So if I leave that projector light running, it's actually going to use this battery current as of one of the very latest updates. So yeah, I guess we might see that battery voltage drop if we keep this projector light on. So I'm just going to turn that off, just in the interests of trying to save our old train, because this is not like Derail Valley where you can just leave stuff running, or even in Derail Valley you've got fuel and stuff that runs out. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a chat to Maxim, shall we? And see, I thought it was this guy here, a random drunk. No, it's not. Okay, Maxim. Everything to do with mines must be treated with the utmost seriousness and professionalism. Okay. Yes, that's true. Press E to take the mine. It's time for your mission. Make sure the mine is used in the right way and the right purposes. Yes, yes, indeed. Right, so if I go to my big inventory, I'm just going to swap out some things here. Let's put the beer away for the moment and put our mine down here. And probably don't need the flashlight right now, but we'll put some bread in its place. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just eat some... arms buyer. Interesting. Okay, what else are we going to do here? There is a mafia shop, and there's also a shop. Okay, head towards Moshkovo station and plant the mine outside the city. We need the whole thing to be discreet, quick and precise. Wow, okay. Alright. Let's just grab some more apples and things like that, because I have a feeling we're going to need... big old cauliflower. Really doesn't look that attractive, does it? Nor does the broccoli. That's fine. Some trauma from my childhood's coming back to me here. Just kidding. Right. Mafia shop's in here. The mafia shop is in the toilet. That's a good place to have a mafia shop, I guess. Kind of discreet. Now the question is, where is the ammunition that the mafia is selling? Could it be behind in one of these cubicles, maybe? Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Yes, here we are. I'm a little bit blind. All the stuff is right here. Let's just get whatever. Let's just get this stuff. I know I've already got a pistol, as you can see up here. And I don't actually think there's any wear and tear on some of this stuff, but it probably can't hurt anyway. There's our broken speedometer down there. Alright, let's just continue on, I guess. Where's our locomotive? It's just over there. We've actually passed the scrapyard, but there's a yeah, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna keep on going. Maybe the scrapyard, I'm not too sure. Can I take parts from the scrapyard? I think we'll just continue on, folks, for the moment. Oops. Let's let's get back into the old locomotive here. Right. Now, okay, so let's go ahead and get pantographs up. Then pantographs power. And we do need projector lights, I guess. Compressors, engine cooling, and make sure the brakes are off. Hit Q. Okay, parking brake released, handbrake, release that. Okay, the horn, and we'll move forward, hopefully. What am I doing? Trying to go. Ooh, what happened to the compressor? The compressor's reached its okay, let's turn the compressor off then. Sorry about that, folks. I forgot to turn on the KVC and BV1, the electrical circuits there. Come on, let's go. I think all up, the physics in this game actually isn't too bad. I know that I was giving it a little bit of stick in the last episodes because it seemed like you could go up and down hills without making too much of a momentum difference, but All up, I think the way that the brakes work so far, and just the physics of how things wear out as well, just the mechanics of that, I guess I should say, is quite realistic, it seems. It's definitely a challenge anyway. Alright, let's get our wagons and continue on down the line. So here are our wagons that we'll need to pick up today. Now, in one of the previous, recent, I should say, updates, they've talked about actually randomizing some of the missions that you do for freight, which is really cool. I guess if I ever play this in just survival mode with no Mafia storyline, which I may well do because it's quite an interesting game. If I ever do that, it's going to be cool to have some randomization in the freight jobs and things like that, so that you know that when you're at a certain point, you're not always going to get, say, the box cars and things like that. You'll get something different each time. So they're working on that, and yeah, they're also going to be making an additional route available, or additional length of a route available. So interesting stuff. All right, on the brakes. Locomotive brakes actually pretty powerful here. Slightly louder out here. Alright, come on, come on, come on. It always gets me a little bit, hopping out like that while it's moving. Okay, I just need to flip this switch over. Okay, we'll go ahead and get our wagons, and then we'll continue on down the line, folks. Let's kill some thirst while we're at it. Hold E to drink some milk. Actually, we should probably have... How many... we've got lots of beer, actually. So at least we've got some fluids. We're running out of milk, though. Kind of cheat here and just go into external view just to see how far away you are from these wagons. As we can see here, we're coming in at a bit of speed, so gonna need to get the brake on in just a second. There we go. Disconnect the wagon at Circle Station at track 6 platform 1. Maximum transport time is 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, so we're done with the locomotive brake. Now it's time to use the main train brake from here on out. Main reservoir is looking okay, so I'm not going to touch the compressors for now. Okay, let's get this show on the road, folks. We've got quite a bit of weight behind us, so it's not going to accelerate quite as fast. So it looks like we've got the hangar up ahead as well. I think we should stop and see if we can get some parts from the hangar, like the speedometer. We need to replace the speedometer, and the signalization is also busted, but also our heaters down here. So this heater and this heater, there's two heaters in this cab. They're both busted as well, so just make sure I'm not going through any red lights here. And we'll stop in just a second once I become adjacent to that hangar, and I'm going to go ahead and just run in and just get some parts real quick, okay? Now, when you're stopping the locomotive as well, do not, and I repeat, do not stop where there's no overhead wires. And it is possible to do, because if you do that, you'll stall your train, you'll have no power to start again. And I know that sounds silly, but it's very possible to stop where there's no electrical wires overhead. So yeah, just be careful. Actually, we could have stopped right here. I just realized we've gone too far. We should be stopping. All right, you know what? I'm going to just move a little bit further forward. Do not stop right in this section right here, because there's no wires. I won't tell you how I figured that one out. Right, let's get onto the brakes. And we are well and truly under the wire here, I think, so we're okay. This game is really realistic from that point of view, so you really have to be careful, I think. I'll get the handbrake on. Alright. And then we'll just put her into service mode. Okay, neutral. And let's go and replace some stuff, shall we? Yep, so we've just stopped. As you can see there, we're just in the wired section right here. So do not stop in this section. It's a bit crazy that they've got this gap here where there's no overhead wires. So, you know, I'm starting to love this game because these little things you don't really think about. Yeah, but they do happen, and it has happened, believe me. Speedometer. Let's go ahead and buy a speedometer. And signalization. Let's go ahead and grab the main handle. Let's grab a compressor safeguard, compressor cooler, and heaters. Let's get 2 heaters. And we'll get a brake cylinder. Nope, well, we've only got 10 credits, $10, 10 rubles left. So let's head back inside. Right, okay, so let's get moving here. I'm just going to go ahead and replace some of these parts real quick. So don't mind me while I just do this. Let's get everything ready to go. Okay, we've got all of our new parts here. Actually, we do need our wrench, so let's just get our wrench moving. So this is the My Summer Car element of this game, I guess you could say. Because we need to basically unscrew everything. Got our heaters down here. Okay, so right, don't need that wrench anymore, so let's get our other heater, and then we'll be able to basically lift and shift. There we go. And then same again, lift and shift, and then same again, lift and signalization 100. What am I doing down there? Shift, and then, sorry folks, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Okay, so our new speedometer is right here. Essential repairs, folks, is what we need to be doing. Okay, all right, very good. All right, let's go ahead and get this show back on the road. Actually, what we need to do is screw everything back in here as well. This is what happens when you do things kind of out of order. All right, I'm happy now because we've got our heaters working. We've just got no money left now, so we do have to start making some money, folks. So, yep, I think we're good to go now. Just ring the little horn there, and our brakes are released. So let's go. Why is this thing not working? Power. There we go. Hello. There we go. Right. Finally, folks, are on our way. And finally, let's get the compressor. We've got some compressor parts actually, but they're okay for the moment. We'll just turn this compressor on just to add a little bit more air to our system here. Just top up the reservoir, and then I'm going to turn the compressor off after that, just for the sake of saving wear and tear. And I'm beginning to love this game for this reason. It's you really got to think. Alright, heating first set. Let's just go with that for the moment. Let's start warming up the interior. And I'll turn off the heater when it starts to warm up as well. I'm just not going to just leave the heater running the whole time. So, alright, we're moving. Alright, compressor's done its job. Let's turn that off. Now I did read as well, you don't need engine cooling. But I'm going to go ahead and just put that on low speed for now. As we just pick up a bit of speed. It's nice to have our speedometer working again. Oncoming service. Slow down to 40. Yeah, okay, alright. There you go, whistle. Alright. Things are looking good. The cab is warming up. We're at a nice toasty 0 degrees centigrade at the moment. At least we're not minus whatever, so compared to the outside, it's actually quite warm in here, that's for sure. I'm told the field generator, I was reading about this as well, this is not currently implemented, but if it was, I think it would give your train a bit of a boost speed-wise. And I'm not sure what's going on with our lights here. Are they wearing out? I'm just going to go bright cab illumination. Keep the power on. Beginning of a dangerous place. So we'll keep the speed in check. Okay, the wagons are 12 kilometers away, so this is going to take a little bit of time, but just sit back and relax. Take in the sights, whatever sights there are to see. Everything's freezing. Sure, I'm going to add a little bit more power here. Okay, end of a dangerous place. I think we can bring the speed up a little bit now. Okay, ooh, okay, mine planting point. So let's get ready for this, because we're going to have to stop in around 800 meters. It's telling us to speed up. Yes, because we are out of the dangerous place. Out of the 40k an hour limit zone. Here's another service coming up. I'm just more worried about stopping in time for this mine planting zone. So hopefully we don't screw this up. Let's just wave at this fellow. Alright, ooh, this looks like quite a downhill section right here. Let's get the brakes on. Just put her on to service 1. I'm not sure how much this is going to affect our momentum, this downhill section. Oh, let's keep it in service there. Alright, now do I stop short of the mine planting point? I have no idea. Oh, actually, if that's on our piece of track, obviously I need to pass over it first. That does make sense, doesn't it? Otherwise, we're going to blow ourselves up. Actually... No, it's on the other track. Okay. Alright, well I'm going to stop just a little bit further ahead. You know, it probably doesn't really matter, because I'm not on that track anyway. Alright. Let's turn off the heater. Alright, mine planting point is just behind us there. we've got our mine in our inventory, so let's head out here, plant this mine, because it is going on the other track. Now, if this thing blows up because I'm next to it, I'm going to be quite upset. So I think I'm going to save the game here just for a sec. So just bear with me. Right, okay, so let's go ahead and get our mine ready. Just put that there. Whew, okay, let's get the heck out of here right now. Wait patiently, the train is close. This will be our little concert. Oh no! Oh boy! Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no. The train is close. We've got to get our train moving. This is horrible. Ah! I don't care. We just have to move. We just have to move. Oh boy. Oh god, move, move, the train, the train. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh gosh.
Вагоны с наркотиками. Пусть эта операция станет нашим козырем и средством устрашения для всех, кто встанет на нашем пути.
Wow, okay, I have to connect the wagons with the drug medications. And that is, okay, so we need to go forward, I guess, and then switch ourselves onto that track. That was close. I have no idea. That could have resulted in us blowing up as well, I'm sure. And the game really doesn't hold your hand, does it, in that regard? What the heck is this thing doing? It's not accelerating this whole time because I had too much throttle on. So that's awesome, isn't it? We could have been getting away quicker than what we were, but because I had too much throttle, the system had locked itself out and wasn't accelerating. Anyway, the important thing is we made it for the moment. And it looks like we haven't damaged our train anyway, so our locomotive, I should say. Let's just go into exterior view here and have a little bit of a look-see. We don't want to... Alright, we're almost past the points there. I think service 1 should be fine. I think we've gone a little bit too far even. Right. To go and flip this switch, connect up the medications, and then continue on, I guess. This is very annoying. You think a dispatcher would be doing some of this work for us. Well, even our mafia dude, can't he control these switches? Apparently not. Alright, so we'll head on out there, pick up those wagons full of... Oh boy! Oh gosh! There's a bear over there! Quick, get the rifle! Wow, okay. Was not expecting that. Okay. I'm gonna keep my Kalashnikov armed and just at quick access here, I think. It's time to move some of these worn out parts out of here as well. Just moved into the bottom right hand corner for the moment. Oh, I didn't need that. Now, I think... Wow, okay. Oh, that's a little bit unsettling, isn't it? That looks like a heart. Alright, I've got some meat, that's good. Dealing with this wildlife here. What on earth is that noise? Feels like there's another train coming. Yes, thank you commenters. Thank you dear readers and watchers for letting me know about this this tip here that you can actually get meat this way. Always handy to know. Right, in we go. Alright, let's get this thing moving. really don't have any money. We gotta get this thing moving. Lean out mode. Okay, maybe lean out mode will be useful this time. And I'll catch you all in just a second as we get closer to these medication wagons, and we'll pick them up. This is really cooling down the cab as well. We just lost all of our heat by doing this. Okay, just gonna couple up here. Got the brakes on. Service 1. We need to bleed the speed. Bleed the speed. Coming in quite fast. Oh, just push that other locomotive out of the way. Look at that. Okay, alright, we've just coupled up. Head towards Moshkovo station. Deliver the medication wagons to our people. You'll come across them on the way. They are waiting for the goods in a discreet location. Alright, well, because I was doing that lean out mode, I've lost all the heat, but the things we do, come on, very slowly increasing speed here. And we've still got just over an hour to deliver our wagons to Sokur. And then at the same time we're delivering our drag wagons as well to a special disconnection area. So we've got our guys waiting for us, it seems, in only a short distance ahead. Just turn off that compressor there. Come on, come on. So away we go. Our Trans-Siberian railway simulator. You can see our lights on the front here. They're still blown from the power surge, but we've still got our projector light, which is really good. I'm thankful for that. Had the throttle on too high. Come on. We're going to be switching over. We're probably going to lose power for a little bit, not too sure. We'll probably be okay actually, because we've got the rear pantograph as well. Yep, we're going okay. We've still got main current. Very good. Alright, let's get the power going, folks. Let's get on out of here. Got some deer up here as well. I really can't be bothered right now stopping the train to shoot these deer, because you can actually harvest them for meat as well. But I've got all this momentum now, I don't really want to stop, so those deer are lucky. Okay, we've got a shop ahead of us, we're just going to keep on moving. Let's get the high speed cooling going. And we'll keep on moving. Looks like we've got a bit of a platform section ahead of us here. Slow down, it says. Just go service 1. Slow down, slow down. Got to bring it down under 40. Keep her moving, keep her happy. There's some more wildlife over there. Okay, another dangerous place, so we'll keep the speed under 40. Heaters are off, very good. I'll add just a little bit of power here. coming to the end of our 40 zone. We're dropping speed still, so see if we can't maintain our speed at least. Seems like we're kind of going up a hill here. Maybe the physics are being affected. The momentum is being affected. Why is this thing not accelerating? We've got line current. We've got fuel current. Okay, yep, we're picking up speed. Here comes another service. It's amazing that that mine didn't seem to destroy the track. Certainly did derail that train though. Got our medication wagons. Let's go ahead and grab a beer because I can feel my hangover coming in. Let's keep that hangover at bay. And let's just go ahead and move some of these bits and pieces out here. Okay, so all of our destroyed stuff is just at the right hand side there. Okay. Now, wagon disconnection area, so the medication wagons. Our friends will be meeting us shortly. They're only 1.8 k's away and closing fast, so keep a lookout for our friends to take these medication wagons off us. Okay, here we go. Got another shop up ahead as well. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, looks like we've got a switch. Maybe we need to throw that switch first. Okay, so we've got the switch coming up first, I think. So let's get a little bit of brake going. Looks like we've not got another service up ahead. Just under 40. Okay, yep, I think we need to stop just short of that switch, so let's get ready on the brakes. Might overshoot. I'm gonna go into service braking 3. I know it's not good for the brakes. Looks like we're gonna overshoot anyway. That's a shame. Alright folks, I'm not going to waste your time. I'll go ahead and just back up a little bit, throw that switch, and then we'll pull into that wagon disconnection area, get rid of our medication wagons, and I'll catch up with you in just a moment. Okay folks, you know what? I think I'm going to call it for this episode. Just going to drop off this illegitimate freight right here. This is our medication wagons disconnection area. We've still got our main freight that's behind us as well, and that's another 7 k's away to Sokur. So we'll drop off this medication wagon stuff first, and we'll see what we need to do next. At least we would have advanced our Mafia storyline, and then in the next episode, we'll continue on down the tracks, deliver our freight to Sokur, and then we'll take it from there, I guess. Right, so let's drop off our illegitimate freight here. Looks like we've got our slightly sus looking chaps just waiting for us. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and just shut this thing down. Engine cooling, pantograph 1, KVC. Alright, I think we're good. See what they've got to tell us. It's time for the cargo. Waiting for this moment is a real test of endurance, but I know very well it was worth it. This delivery is our ticket to our is the ticket to our power and influence. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we still need to disconnect the wagons, don't we? So let's let's just come back here. Run. And I think once we do this, we would have completed this mission. We'll just disconnect the medication wagons here, like so. Ooh, $500. Okay, 500 rubles. They don't actually look like drug wagons. Your precision is our strength. Good job. Okay. What next? Next task is not a piece of cake, but the goal is clear. Killing the pimps from the, I'm not going to try and say that, group. They are a great trial to our business. Our courier Vitali will deliver the weapons and ammunition to you. Wow. Okay, well, I think that's a good place to kind of wrap up. So at least we know what we need to do in the next episode. Episode 5 that will be. And I hope you're all enjoying this. Let me know in the comments below what you think so far. At least in this episode, we have managed to repair the train. We've managed to pick up some spare parts as well. Let me just drag some of these conked out bits and pieces to the bottom right. But yes, we do have the compressor cooler. We've got 2 guns. We've got a pistol. We've got 2 pistols, a Kalashnikov. We've got some spares here and there. We've got enough food to keep us going. We've got our basically some compressor spares, a roller case. All of our bunged out stuff is down there, those parts. Kalashnikov ammo, we've got heaps of that, which is good. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty good so far, and we've got heaps of apples to keep us going as well. So thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate your viewership, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode 4. And yeah, I'll catch you all in episode 5, where we'll continue down the track. We do need to drop off, like I said, our freights to Sokur, and then we need to kill some people, I guess, as part of the mafia directive. So I'll catch up with you all then, and we'll continue our way down the tracks and see where it leads us, hey? But yes, I'll catch you all in the next one.